Hello and welcome back to the session. So the party has had a long think about what to do, and I believe the consensus is currently that this bad.
Yeah, it's pretty alpha.
So Demi, what do you tell them? They have just told you that the rest of you can go, but they're gonna give Kirk the effectively good death.
I okay. I guess I'm just going to do it, and just as they say that, just take a second and look back and just go like, Kirk here has been a valuable ally and even more loving father. Not a day passes where he doesn't mention his son. Where he always wants to go back, see him, be with his family again. And here you just want to end him. Can't you let at least the father enjoy his son growing up, to be with his family again?
You cut off there.
Ah, shit! For fuck's sake.
Be
Where did I cut off?
with his family
with his
again.
family.
Yeah, be with his where a man just wants to be, where a father just wants to be his family, watch his kid grow, and here you just want to end him. Can't you at least respect the father's wishes to see his son be with his family, even even with what has happened to him?
Make me a calculation.
I'm spending a willpower on this. Difficulty?
Difficulty. I'm gonna make it a 5, but this is gonna be contested versus one of them.
Okie dokie. May the Emperor protect my dice roll. No!
You pray to the Messiah.
That's 2 successes.
The grandfather wants to see all come to rot and ruin, I see.
Don't you fucking...
If any of them get upset, I'm just going to press the button on my phone.
Okay. That does not seem to be rolling properly. I am going to reload, roll 20, and attempt that again. I don't believe that went through, did it?
Nope.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, god fucking damn it.
He just casually looks over to the albino man in this case. He just looking you straight in the eyes shakes his head.
You better press that button.
Yeah, I pressed it.
Okay. Give me a Dex larceny at A4.
Okay, spending a willpower on this.
Hmm.
Can I spend a blood point too to increase dex?
If you haven't, you can spend one.
Yeah, I already spent it before we went in.
I'll spend a blood point on Dex as well.
Okay. So,
Same.
keep in mind, celerity
Okay,
applies, but the difficulty goes to a 5 because you don't actually have larceny. And this accounts for you also having managed to keep the fact you're keeping your hand in your pocket less noticeable.
Okay, so 5 dice at difficulty 5.
Celerity applies as well when you buffed your dex, so at least 6.
I have 7 dice then.
Yeah. Okay. Message goes out. Excellent. Lucille is just gonna say, cut the crap, will you? Seriously, you walking fucking corpse?
Well, if you want me to be that honest, then I don't want Kirk to die.
He's already dead. Let him rest.
I'll have a prepared action to activate opt operation too.
Okay. In that case, if they see you preparing to launch into combat, because a lot of them are focused on you, at that point, it's initiative time.
God
The moment
damn it,
you start to go
Jackalor.
for that Jackalor, that's the final straw. It's roll initiative.
God damn it.
So, 3 of those turns had managed to pass since you sent the message effectively. I was counting along as we were talking. Which means that 4th turn, they pull up, get out of the car. 5th turn, they are rushing through the entrance.
On
Can
the
we
fifth
survive
turn,
that many turns?
I don't think we can.
It's 2 turns.
Oh.
So, effectively, some of them are probably going to be in a position to start taking some shots. You know, during the 2nd turn. Problem is, fucking delirium is a thing. And these are normies. Alright, for some reason I have all the criminals under hunters. Just place them appropriately. And of course, beat Todd. And did I roll for Latasha?
You didn't.
I did. 1. Hello. Okay. What Tasha gonna do? Tasha is gonna do things when it's her turn to declare. So, Solomon.
I mean, what's the situation?
You can't really tell what set it off, but it looks like everyone is getting ready to leap at the opposing side.
It's not good.
It's fine.
I wish I had brought up intimidation.
If only. You do have a lot of dominate in the party, it is true.
Is dominate one of the only things that works on werewolves?
A lot of things work on them, but mind control is presumably extra good because it neutralizes all their physical bullshit. What do Nyack see?
Okay, if I dominate someone to freeze, who would be the best target?
Given the way people are positioned, Worm Tracker and Lucille are people you can easily catch the eyes of and see. Otherwise, you would have to maneuver carefully. Not that it's gonna matter that much, because by the time you move, a lot of people will have moved around, but those two, you're definitely not gonna need a roll for, because they're probably gonna be traveling in a way that lets you either way catch sight of them.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let me just roll for it. Okay, so who's first? Lucille.
So, dominating Lucille to do what?
Freeze.
Okay. Worm Tracker. Well now. Isn't this an interesting situation? Alright, Worm Tracker is a fanatic. Hello. Worm Tracker is gonna try and turn Solomon to meat salad. Because he's trying to dominate the alpha. Kirk, what do?
I'm going to drop a cloud of darkness on top of all the werewolves.
Okay. This is non-representative, so you can definitely get at least two, because your son and the woman there are standing relatively close together. Otherwise, you might need more than a single success. But I assume you're gonna effectively try to drop it down and... Okay, here's something to keep in mind. Werewolves will close to melee, presumably. So if you drop a Cloud of Darkness, I guess my question is, where exactly do you drop it? What's the plan specifically? Right on top of them? Try and delay them coming into the fight?
Yeah.
Okay, that is of the reasonable. Bill.
Okay, so we haven't drawn guns, right? So I need to draw my gun.
Presumably not. Tasha wanted to, but Demi told her not to, or Kirk or someone.
Me.
Yeah.
You can spend
So-
celerity actions on attacking.
Can I draw my gun and reload it with silver rounds?
Those would be two readying actions because
Yeah, no, until you get to shoot, it's more or less too late.
effectively
Could I
you could spend celerity actions for it, yes. So you could main action to get it out, then another to reload it with silver, and last one to shoot. You could do that. It's just fiddly to reload it because it's a revolver, so I'm not gonna let it be part of the same readying the gun action.
I asked you about this before, if I could have a different gun and not a revolver.
Uh,
It's a auto mag 2. So it shoots the same rounds as a revolver, but it's a
Can't.
mag.
Well, you didn't make any non-revolver rounds, did you, for silver?
I would assume I did because I made it for my gun.
okay, I will allow. Actually, you made them in a rush, and preparing more than a single caliber and making sure it came out all right would have made it harder. So, holy shit, how do I want? I don't want to screw you. You would have prepared. You do have the You do have the semi-auto shotgun.
Yes. I could roll a luck die and decide if I have the shotgun with me or not.
Roll luck die to see if you left it loaded with silver. Let's go with that. Because it was previously loaded with silver, no one mentioned it. I presume you have it with you, but it's a question of if you remember to reload it with normal shells as well, or whether it still has silver in it.
Alright, so just luck die.
Yeah, high is good for you, obviously.
Let's do this. I'm gonna say protects.
Nope, it's filled with normal shells as well.
Alright. So I guess I ripped the shotgun out of the duffel bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take a shot at. Gonna take.
Honestly, if you burn all of your celerity actions, you can take 3 shotgun blasts at. Well,
Any one of these
yeah, at
3.
You could shoot at them, but Kirk is dropping Cloud of Darkness on these two.
I'm gonna take my shots at this guy.
Yeah, presumably he is trying to rush at Solomon.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 3 shots.
Okay, excellent. Isaac, everything's gone to shit.
Mm-hmm. And my pistol has silver only at the end, and I have to draw it too. So I'm going to draw my gun.
Well, given that if it's a heavy revolver, I will let you spin the cylinder over to the silver rounds to start with them as part of the ready action. It's easy enough.
So would I be able to draw it and then cock it to that place, or?
Yeah, it would be part of the normal ready action. So like,
Right,
as you're
but then I
drawing it,
can
you
shoot.
just spin the cylinder with like your thumb.
So I either do that, I could dominate, or just fire a regular shot.
Well, your pistol wasn't out, so effectively you have to ready it
I
anyway.
have to take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the question is really, do I want to keep it a silver, or do I want to start dishing out damage?
No. Spinning the barrel is gonna be part of the draw
Okay.
action. You don't need a second thing,
Oh.
because you're not actually pulling out the normal bullets and reloading them with silver. It's...
Oh,
You're just
okay, then,
spinning
yeah,
the drums, so...
Then yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take a shot at this motherfucker, the white boy.
Keep in mind, that is gonna happen after he takes his first action, though, because of how splitting works.
That's okay.
Outside, Todd is gonna be slamming on the brakes to pull up next to the nearest entrance. And that brings to Diana. Well, shit. This isn't according to plan. Rage shift and take one swipe at Kirk. Because he's gonna do some weird magic shit. Lucille. Well, no. Who to target? The leader. Take out the alpha, the rest will go into a panic. And Daniel. Gonna make a willpower roll on his behalf. Difficulty. And it's not rolling again. What? Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, no. He is gonna rage shift. And 2 attacks on Demi and 2 on Bill He cannot bring himself to strike at Kirk. And the thugs are, of course, wishing they had remembered to fasten their seatbelts. And Tasha. Well. Split between drawing and shooting. And a select action to take one more shot. I think at Lucille.
Isn't her gun already out?
No. She was,
You
well, it was
told
in
her
pulse.
to holster it, Demi.
Yeah.
Oh, she holstered it back. Okay, after changing
Yeah.
guns.
No, she was kind of bringing her hand down to the holster to slowly rotate the drum in preparation.
Okay.
So, starting from the top, Tasha is trying to draw. But these delays are gonna fucking take forever, aren't they? Okay, managed to draw. Tugs. Scree! Ah, fuck! I slammed into the window. Daniel. Well now. Time to shift into Rage Monster. So, Demi, Keegan. I am going to want luck rolls from you to see which one of you he swipes at first.
Oh.
So close.
Shouldn't Demi have likely luck because he's the alpha?
That just means I'm going to get hit more.
We're all dead.
You are both kind of problematic, and he's not the brightest crayon, if you know what I mean. So he's just in a kind of kill everything mode. I'm sorry, I should have asked. Would you like to board to a dodge? Or a defensive
hitting?
action?
Try and dominate the kid. Now I'm gonna take it.
Okay. So that's 3 points of aggravated as the claws slash into your beautiful face. Okay. Lucille. She was gonna go for you, wasn't she?
Ah, shit, right. That. Yeah.
Shift. Wait, no. I just remembered. +1 to Dex. All that I fucked it up. It's the same result though. And that's the hit from Lucille. Would you like to try and abort to a defensive action of some kind?
Fine, I'm gonna try and try and dominate a bitch to stop before she does actually hit me.
Okay.
So first I have to roll willpower, right?
Yes. Okay. As per usual, war forms, once they have shifted, are slightly harder to dominate because the rage does make it more difficult. But you can't spend willpower on this because you're effectively forcing will on them. You are making them obey.
Yeah,
This is gonna be
spend one.
yeah. This is gonna be a difficulty 8 roll for your information. If you spend willpower, all you need is one more success on the roll to freeze her for at least a turn. That would be a very good thing.
There.
Okay, she freezes. Attack. Really a thing. Okay. Diana was gonna attack Kirk. Fuck. Initiatives. 3. So Kirk, would you like to board to a defensive action?
Nah, fuck that shit.
Just standing there, arms extended. Take me, I am ready. My ancestors are smiling on me, Imperial. You think.
Okay, only 3 damage.
Todd slams on the brakes. You hear a faint scream from outside. Isaac, you dominated the bitch. Egan,
Mm-hmm.
you rip out the shotgun. Kirk, the cloud of shadows. At this
Yes.
point, if you get 2 successes, you could get all 3, possibly all 4, as Worm Tracker rushes forward, at the cost of getting Demi in the cloud as well.
I mean, Demi in the cloud and Demi outside the cloud. What's the difference, really?
Just do it.
Yeah, we can sell werewolf attacks anyway.
Okay. Please roll.
Omnissiah, striking out my foes. I think I got everyone.
Faintly from the outside, oh shit, what is that? Ah, we're having a bad trip, run! So, I take it you want all the werewolves to be properly fucked.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Worm Tracker is gonna have to roll. Well, was gonna take an extra rage action to attack one more time, but he is gonna have to make a perception roll to make his way through the cloud to where he wants to go. Because suddenly, god damn it, you can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Which said it had lost connection. Because this shit is confusing as fuck. He's stumbling around in there, making his way in the general direction, but he's gonna need more than a single success to make it out of that cloud and to his target. Omen.
Yes.
I don't think you can necessarily see them. Because there's just like a wall of shadow there now. Some of them are relatively close to the edge, but others are deep inside.
Yeah, huh.
So I think the dominate command just gets wasted in this case, honestly, because no way to know. Even if you were right next to them, you couldn't make eye contact, honestly.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless you're willing to take like the +3 for having no eye contact on this.
No, it's not. No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, in terms of pew-pewing people, which applies for Keegan and Tasha, it's gonna be +2 difficulty and you're gonna have to be right next to them. But you know where they are, you can step up within range and just standing right next to them start unloading your shots into them. Problem is,
Alright.
with someone like, the kid, he still has rage actions he can use. So I think Tasha had the higher initiative. Fuck, she's gonna go for it. She has an alpha to execute, so she steps into the shadow cloud. Which means that at point blank she's rolling at 6. Headshot, but that is 2 points of ag. Silver. Ian.
So who can I shoot?
I think you were planning to target the kid, right? Or were you trying to target this dude? Oh, you were trying Worm Tracker. You don't know where Worm Tracker is. You know where the other 3 are, approximately. Because Worm Tracker moved after the cloud went up. These ones, on the other hand, they're right near the edges, so you can just step inside and be next to them and unload into them.
Alright, I think I'm gonna unload into her.
Okay. I'm gonna request a willpower point or willpower roll to switch targets, because you were originally planning to attack someone else and were disrupted. At 8. Switching targets is very difficult.
Just spend a willpower.
Okay, I'll spend willpower.
Okay. Well, having spent one success is all you needed, so you can switch your attacks to her.
Alright.
So, this is gonna be a difficulty 6 if you're aiming for the body and at 8 if you're aiming for the head while you're standing next to her, because of, well, bullshit, effectively.
And it doesn't make a difference if I aim for the body or the head.
Not really, no.
Plus 1 damage die, I guess, but
I'm gonna aim for the body.
Okay. So, you launch one of your attacks, then Tasha launches her second shot, then you launch your other 2. Then meanwhile Demi is being turned to solid by the now blind Arun, who is still right next to him. Lovely.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 8.
Plus 8, 13. Impress me.
It has
nice job, Keegan.
Gonna blow this bitch away.
He is at crippled.
Did you take into account the -2 from the cloud?
Yeah, I was aiming for the body.
No, I was talking about her soak die because she has -2 stamina because of the cloud.
Okay, yes. Totally right. Never mind. You blow her away. Tasha spends a willpower to go kill the kid.
No!
So
fuck,
since
fuck your kid.
So he would have had time to take one more swipe at Demi, though.
Wait, wasn't it at Bill?
He had 2 attacks,
Yeah, I
2
was
for
like-
you and 2 for Bill. He was gonna unload into both of you.
Motherfucker.
But he's just gonna... Bill isn't there, there's a cloud, but there's an enemy right in front of him. He spends a willpower to switch all of them to you. Have fun.
Mm.
It misses. That's
Nice.
another shirt that's ruined, by the
Cloud
way,
saved
Demi.
No shit.
But yeah, the cloud saved you. Be happy.
I hope Tasha just one-shots your kid. I swear to
So,
God.
Jackalor, you see through the cloud, so you see Tasha blurring with speed, just whip around, take 3 wide steps, and level her gun in the general direction of your kid's neck.
No!
Bang.
Mm.
Does she have any bonuses? Oh wait, no, it's damage. Never mind.
That's damage, but that's silver damage. That's unsoakable, kids.
Yeah, but he can still attack like a bitch.
Keegan, you
Yeah, but
already
you can't
succeeded
ignore
at
radius.
switching targets, so...
Can I spend another willpower?
No,
Because
but
I
I'll
spent
give
two-
it to you for free. Because effectively, I'll let you say that your declaration was along the lines of closest still standing enemy.
Okay, so she's out. Right?
Presumably, she ended up 2 below.
Yeah, 2 below.
Let us
Alright, let's
see.
shoot the bad lawyer's kid.
Yeah, she's dead. Staying up with rage doesn't work. You may shoot the kid. You have another shot, then he takes his 3rd swipe, and then you have your last shot.
Alright.
It hits. 8 dice. Okay then.
Alright.
He takes it, but you know.
-2 stamina is pretty great, guys.
So, given how this is going, and since he spent willpower on fucking up Demi, he does not get to ignore wound penalties for this. Except he hits.
Except he hits, yeah.
Take another point of ag.
Ah.
That could have been a lot worse, though, if it wasn't for the cloud of darkness.
He has-
That's paying dividend.
He has 1 more attack, I believe. He has 8 rage, he spent 1 to shift and 3 for extra attacks.
Yeah, he did.
But it's my
Bill,
turn
are
to
you-
shoot
Bill,
now.
are you-
It's your turn to
Right.
put him down first. Yes, Keegan. Make it count.
Omnisire protects.
It hits. It's 9, I
9
think,
dice.
damage now, right?
9 dice.
7 damage.
I thought you wanted him to live, Jackalor. Jeez.
Shut the fuck up. Come on, if he doesn't soak anything, he
Isn't
He's
he
a
not
cripple,
that
isn't he?
crippled now?
He has 1 health level left. Just enough. To launch 1 more
But he has
attack.
no dice, right?
one last. Of course, it fucking hits. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. I'm
Well, if. Sorry, Demi. It wasn't enough.
dead. No, it's okay.
Where's the bird in all this?
Scared of Solomon more than 4 fucking werewolves.
Actually, I have no
Comes and
problem
takes the
with
last
it
hit.
working out like this. Yeah. Solomon, you see Isaac stumble out of the cloud and fall to the ground. watching the bird you saw before, who just goes eviscerated by that last blow. You know who's in league with the bird. It just saved him.
Oof.
But yeah, no, I am okay with a save like this. That was the agreement in the beginning, that I would finagle things in your favor. The bird takes all 6 damage. He's at crippled demi. The burb is of almost dead. You could off the bird now. It's hurt.
Don't you fucking dare! I'm bringing you to death. Wake me, you slut.
So, which brings us to Worm Tracker, who has one last action in the meantime. And he stumbles out of the cloud next to Tasha and Solomon. But he was delayed long enough that he didn't have enough time to launch an attack this round. So, next round, Solomon, what do? The traitor is right there.
But so's the fucking albino wolf.
I'm gonna require a willpower roll to not switch to priority target. Or not a willpower roll, but a willpower point. For vengeful.
Jesus Christ. Has Demi earned it?
He's clutching the bird, kind of stunned on the ground. Saw his life flash before his eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the willpower point for now. But Isaac Meta has a good fucking explanation.
If I'll survive this.
Worm Tracker.
I'm going to
Yeah.
dominate defensively, freeze and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, Worm Tracker. What does he? Has a lot of nice things, but none of them that will help. 2 attacks on Dasha, employing his last point of rage. Kirk, what do? They're killing your son! He's swaying on his feet.
I'm going to use Dominate 1 to freeze this person that's trying to kill me.
She has
Priority
to
now?
see you back, I would say. Actually,
Ah,
no. The way it was described in the book, you have to see their soul to make it work. So, technically, sure, I'll allow it.
yes.
Mostly because you are right in each other's face. Bill, what do?
Okay, so
I think you have like 6 more shells, or 3 more shells in the shotgun.
yeah, I have 3 more shells because I had one beforehand preloaded. Can I? Okay, so can I pull out the?
That would be
Can I
a
split
ready
my dice?
action. So,
Can I
it would happen.
pull out those?
Yeah, if you pull out the shiv, yes, you can split. That will work fine. Normal rules apply, but your attacks will happen after everyone else has done their main action, because of how splitting works.
Just shoot someone.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot the kid, and then I'm gonna spend
Of course you did.
3 blood to
Do all the
see one
celerity.
shot. I'm gonna split. Yeah. I'm gonna spend 3 blood for all celerity actions to shoot more.
Okay, you will have 2 more shots and 1 action left over. What are you reserving that one for?
Could I pull out the shiv and attack with that, or no?
No, you couldn't, because you can't split celerity actions, but you could have it drawn, and you would start your next round with it already in your hand in that case. Or you could save the blood point.
I'm gonna save the blood point.
Okay, excellent.
Blood points down.
Isaac.
Sort of a clutching Sly. Sort of still holding it. This is gonna be a bit difficult, but I presume I'm gonna count on the ground. But still trying to hold him. I'm trying to still get my fucking pistol out, and I'm going to,
If you split, I'm gonna say that drawing it and shooting it are both gonna be at +1 difficulty. Because clutching the bird is awkward.
Oh.
Otherwise, you can just draw it
Sure.
without... If you draw it without splitting, you won't need to roll. It's easy enough.
I don't want to drop a fucking hurt Sly.
Just
so I'm going to keep him.
coughs out something along the lines of, honor is life.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep clutching him, draw my pistol out, and shoot this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. Todd is gonna be rushing in with his gang, see the cloud of shadow, and have a masquerade breach. Diana.
Well, won't they be seeing the this furry monstrosity here and thus fall into the delirium?
I'd say they see the... If they're coming in from the side, presumably not. Because the cloud extended away from you in the direction the werewolves were. And it goes quite a distance. It's like 3, double to 6, double to 12, double to 24 meters. So that's... It probably extends outside the building as well, honestly. In places. Because that's a ways. It's a big patch of shadow. But yeah, they're gonna have a thing. Diana? She is gonna try and move by you and get to the entrance you came in through. Lucille is gonna bleed out. Daniel can ignore wound penalties and spend 4 rage. Someone's
How much
dying.
rage does a motherfucker have?
I
8.
think he has 8.
Please no.
He would like to make the nearest enemy he can find die. Because... fuck it. Actually, no. No. He's gonna go and try and kill his dad.
Oof.
To save him from being a vampire. He knows he's probably dead, but he wants to take out Kirk before he goes. He could feel the movement of air as you moved away. He's blind, but the other senses still kind of work. So he's gonna do that. Doug is gonna have a masquerade breach as well. And Tasha. Sasha doesn't want to get clawed by a werewolf. Spend a point of celerity on a dodge. And fuck. She doesn't necessarily know that the kid is gonna do the thing. Keegan might be able to sense it because he's right next to him. He feels the body shift in Jackalor's direction, but she doesn't. So she's gonna shoot the dude that's on her. Oh, and look, they're both outside the...
F.
Christ. Okay, Worm Tracker. He laughs at your puny bullet. Lead cannot kill a werewolf.
Wait, wasn't that silver?
She only had 2
remember
silver
Jack-
rounds. The rest are
Oh,
lead.
yeah.
I thought, okay, no, here's the thing. I thought Jackler gave her his gun of silver, which was fully loaded with silver, and Jackler had
No.
the shotgun.
He decided against it.
Oh.
Well,
Does
I
he
did
really-
want to do it, but she didn't. She was like, nah, if I thought it was my only handgun.
And I was actually forgetting. Silver bullet should be at a higher difficulty. Whoops.
Oh, that is true.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Oh well, too late now, it's done. So, Dasha did that, Tugs did that. Daniel. Jackalor. Would you like to abort into a defensive action?
Yes.
Because he's close enough to the edge that he can reach you without stumbling around in there. So he's not gonna need a perception roll. So roll your willpower to abort into defensive.
I think I'll just spend my last willpower on that.
And actually, before I do that, I need to see if he finds the will to attack you.
Fuck.
Now that it's desperate. What are you using defensively?
Dominate 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it. Roll at 6, the difficulty is hidden. It's me. What's the command, by the way?
Freeze.
Okay.
F. I'm dead. So dead.
So let's count with me. 2 strength plus 4 from Krinos plus 1 from claws. That's 7. Plus 6, that's 13.
Yep, I'm instantly ashed.
How
You-
low are you?
I'm at 3.
In that case, you are 1 below incapped, which is just enough to not insta-ash. We made that
Oh,
rule,
really?
remember?
Oh, yeah.
1 level of grace below incapped. It has been there for the longest time.
I kind of forget because I haven't been in actual combat for a long time with werewolves.
Do you need to end him now, before the kid strikes again? Diana, meanwhile, is tippy-toeing and rushing through the whatever opening you came into this room through. Which brings us to Isaac. She's still within sight, so you can move up and shoot her if you wish. What did you have planned? Let me remind me.
I was going to shoot this motherfucker.
Ah, yes, that motherfucker.
But now I'm thinking, seeing that fucking he went down. Remind me, if I failed the willpower roll to switch targets,
If you
does my-
fail, you attack the original target. If you botch, you waste your action. At least that's the way we can go with it.
Yeah. By the way, is the cloud of darkness gone?
Yes, it starts to dissipate, Rod.
I'm gonna go with the original target,
Okay.
and I'm splitting. I have 8 dice. I'm gonna split 4-4, and spend my last willpower point to ignore wound penalties.
These are silver rounds.
Yeah,
They
the 2
should
silver
be
rounds
at
that I have.
+2 difficulty to hit. So keep that in mind, but you can move within point blank.
Okay, yeah, I will do that
Yes,
then.
already, but
Not representative of actual distance.
fair enough.
So, Demi, you may make your first roll.
Am I the first one to go? Wait. Oh yeah, no, I just
You just
So-
reminded me.
Yeah. So 4-4. So it's 4 dice at difficulty 5 to see if I take out my gun. Okay, thank God.
You still have to draw it. In that case, you're gonna go after the
Oh yeah.
at the end. So, Bill, the kid is right there. Nice and easy to hit difficulty 4.
The cloud's gone.
The cloud's gone and he stepped out of it anyway to hit Kirk.
I'm gonna spend a willpower to hit.
By the way, Jackalor,
Can't.
for being part of this and trying to dominate your kid in particular, and this probably ending in your kid's death, give me a con. And that would be 14 dice of damage, I believe. I could have Demi. But I want him to realize what he's done.
Oh God.
We feel super bad.
Super. So
Please tell me
this is
that.
where it gets really fun. Because he rolls his rage to keep fighting. And I believe he is 2 below. Which means that he resets to 3 HP. And he's now in a
Wait.
frenzy. It's a werewolf
And he gets
thing.
a scar, or whatever it's called.
Yep. Kirk is busy dreaming of atrocities against family. Worm Tracker would like to make a bad thing happen to one Tasha. Tasha is not happy with this idea and would like to, please no. And dodges.
Fucking Matrix dodge.
Okay, Solomon.
Yep.
I believe you were gonna remind me, get your weapon out and then attack.
I was going to try and freeze the big white guy.
Yes, then you may proceed to do so.
Shouldn't please Bill, you know.
Should I just roll at 6?
Yes, you may. Okay. Be fair. Case. So, who has celerity actions left? Daniel has celerity actions left. The raged werewolf does not care from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. Hiya, Keegan.
Hello.
Swipe. I assume you want to keep your queued up shooty actions.
I mean, is he just gonna get back up if I put him down again?
And no.
Is the issue?
The rage thing only once per scene, and they have to regen above 0. The only reason it worked so well was because he has an insane amount of rage, and he rolled really well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
let's-
different roll too.
It's like superhero effort kind of thing for them.
Okay, let's see how much damage I take.
Okay. So, I believe this is 9 dice,
Oh, okay.
and it's nothing to write home about.
It's aggravated.
It's aggravated. Isaac, I believe it's your split action.
Yeah, I drew my gun, and now I'm going to go and point blank this motherfucker.
Okay. So it goes to a difficulty 6, I believe. Because plus 2 for
Yeah,
kill
so-
silver round.
So I had four dice now then. Okay. 4 dice, a difficulty 6. Jesus Christ. I should have spent more blood on dexterity. That's a hit.
A hit.
A heavy revolver.
6 damage.
6 yeah.
damage, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. That's good to know. Bill. Kid's still in your face.
Okay, I still got 2 shots.
2 shots. Problem is, he has 2 shots left as well. No, 3 shots left. Because he only spent his first rage shot now. He has 3 more. Just put him down. Okay, that might do.
That's 14 dice.
No, it's plus 5, so 13.
Minus 1, which because I had wounded, so...
No.
Wait, would...
No, damage
Okay.
doesn't,
It's-
wounded doesn't go on
You are
damage.
wounded. Your gun isn't wounded.
And even then, it wouldn't apply to things like strength. It's not for something like this. Damage doesn't
So
take 1
13.
penalty. So 13 dice, yes. Oh, come on. Stop bugging out, you piece of garbage. I hate you. Why you suck so much? Okay, he takes a health. Brings us
Also,
to...
they need to start rolling for regenning hit points.
I should. At some point. So, Worm Tracker. Dasha doesn't have another large cube. And he still has 1 more attack. Which connects. And does... fuck you levels of damage.
Every time you roll high on hitting somebody, you'll deal low damage. Every time you roll low on hitting somebody, you'll deal high damage.
I know. Dasha is mauled. Lovely. And Keegan rage quits. Should be back in a second. Hopefully. So guys, how's it going? Are we having fun with Dracula's family?
Please no.
We're having so much fun!
Okay, so believe the kid has one more, well, 2 more strikes, I believe, on key. So, the suspense as it lags out. For fuck's sake, Roll20. Can you just try to be competent? Please. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I believe that's a torporing.
Incapacitated.
Jordi had 2, right?
I had 2.
So yeah, you're 1 past incap, you're torpored.
Can't he revert to a dodge with one of his remaining actions?
And not after I've already rolled the damage. Same.
Could I roll luck die
For what?
to dodge? Or
No, I
because
went...
my internet was
Ah,
cutting out.
okay, if you wish, by all means, I will let you abort to a dodge. Please try and roll for it then. It should be a difficulty 6. It's for switching targets that higher.
Oh.
Just defending yourself is easy. Roll your dex athletics. Means that I need to reroll the damage. Successes. Roll 20
This
being
is
a...
one. This is with one penalty, right? So
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Penalty applies.
Just enough.
Yeah, you dodge that completely. So you don't take that damage, but you also switch to defense entirely, because that's how it generally tends to work. So
Yes.
the kid, let's try and count out how many times he's attacked so far. He downed Jackalor. With one he dealt 2 damage to Keaton, right?
Yeah.
Then he did this. Did he launch any more attacks in between? Okay, I think he might have. So I'm gonna err on the side of being nice to you guys. And assume he did. Wouldn't want to accidentally screw you. I do a good enough job of it as is. And for this dude, for this, I think that's everything so far, right? We're on to the next turn. Solomon.
What's the situation?
And the situation is fucked. The bird has dissolved into a rainbow puddle and is slowly re-entering the dreaming.
Perfect.
And the werewolves are apparently turning your party into salad.
Oh yeah, I mean, how bad do they look?
Bad. You can see Tasha's lungs. That's how bad.
Oof.
It's a pity no one will ever believe you when you tell them you fought off a pack of werewolves.
You can
I mean,
literally
one of the
fucking tell them
werewolves
to come
died.
over here. We have the bodies.
For now, but you'll lose them. You know how this goes, Demi.
So the thugs just ran
If-
for it.
I mean, I doubt they'd make their courage rolls against the obtenebration. It's like difficulty 8.
I mean, even if they did, if they all agreed that it was real and they saw it, they probably fucked off. This isn't some light backup and a few fun shootouts. This is, oh fuck, hell no, kind of thing.
What could I do?
Jackalor, you have access to Tasha's sheet. You may write her for the moment. Okay, admittedly that came out a bit more wrong than I intended it, but you get the idea.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Wow! Jesus Christ. So, Solomon, what do? There's still 2 werewolves in your face.
Has she spent the willpower point yet?
Not for this round, no.
I'm gonna buff Dex by 1 to 4. And split between drawing the silver shiv and shiving the albino.
Okay. Worm tracker, what do you have for gifts? Oh, it's complete shit. Lovely.
Have you rolled for their healing yet? Or are they all dead that have taken damage?
I'll get to it. Worm tracker hasn't taken any damage, I think. He's managed
I think he
to.
took 1. Oh no, I think that healed up maybe from Tasha. I think Tasha did 1 damage.
He soaked that one.
Ah.
Because the silver she expended on the leader. So, you know. Yeah, no. He's gonna take a swipe at Tasha. Fuck that bitch. Kirk is gonna get removed from initiative. Bill, what do?
The kid's still going at me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna use celerity to go into defensive.
You have 1 more shell in your shotgun, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you could do that. You could shoot once and reserve some celerity for defense. How much celerity are you reserving for this?
I have 2 blood left, so probably 2.
Okay. And at the end of this turn, you're gonna start rolling for self-control due to Spell of Blood. Because there's a lot of it around.
Wait, the kid's stronger than me, right? So probably trying to grapple him and bite him.
Might not be the best idea. He's in war form. Hard to know,
Alright.
but he seems skilled at melee combat with, you know, the clauses. Okay.
You don't have any ammo left?
I
He
have
has
1 round left.
He has 1 round. His hope is to finish the kid with it.
Probably.
Like, shoot the kid once and switch to your revolver and start shooting the albino.
Just for
What's the girl doing?
Diana, we'll get to her. Isaac.
Now that Sly's going away, I'm going to spend another 2 blood points buffing Dex and shooting the fuck in front of me.
Okay, just one shot, or are you splitting?
I mean, one of them is silver, one of them is regular.
Put everything into the silver round. It will happen before he can do anything, so you might save Tasha that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Risk it for the biscuit.
Okay, Diana. Diana is a Ronin, and this was kind of a, listen, we're gonna do a good thing. The Garou Nation aren't that bad. You should join your brothers and sisters. She sees it for the lie that it is now, and she's out. She's done. Daniel doesn't have any rage left. So, I'm going to take a 1 swipe at Phil. Jackalor, what will Tasha do?
Tasha will spend a blood point on celerity as a dodge action, and she's going to spend a point of willpower to ignore wound penalties.
Just
And
shut
then she's
her
gonna shoot-
insides back inside.
Pretty much. That's where they belong anyway. And then she's gonna shoot the guy in front, the guy attacking her in the face. Well, not in the face, but you know what I mean.
Okay, you may roll for the shot. The werewolves aren't really that strong in this town. This is the remnants of the pack that Jackalor's son was part of, and the Ronin.
But yeah, she doesn't have any silver left, so this is just normal.
Yeah, this is just normal. In the notes, I have updated the ammo tracker. She has 3 rounds left that are ordinary left in the gun.
That's more like it.
You just jinxed it, you know that, right?
That's what Jackler does.
Roll damage, let's see how bad it is.
That's like 12 dice.
Yep. 2. I'm predicting
Messiah,
2.
smite my foes. That's more like it.
Hallelujah!
4 damage.
Well, he's gonna spend a willpower activating his resist pain gift. I believe he ignores wound penalties for the scene, if I remember correctly.
He can do that reactively?
You just need to spend willpower. It upgrades the traditional resist pain mechanic. I will look it up in the werewolf book. But if it doesn't specify that it can't be done reactively, I'm gonna allow it. Because it's meant to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Resist pain. Yes, I know it's part of like a dozen groups starting set.
Yeah, that the book has a tendency to do that.
Resist pain, fortifying yourself with purpose, and will the werewolf shuts out the pain of her wounds, a bear or badger spirit teaches. If the player spends 1 willpower point, the character ignores all wound penalties for the rest of the scene. So it's ignored.
Okay.
Well, he took a shot. He got madly. Daniel. It was stamina survival, I believe.
Indeed.
Wasn't it? Wait, isn't that just for vampire? I think werewolves only roll stamina.
I'm pretty sure it's done with survival.
So he heals one of the lethal.
No, it's only stamina for werewolves. It's on page 200 and
I'll take your word for it, he still succeeds. Diana is out of the tracker because no one's pursuing her, presumably. Isaac, you may
I'm taking
proceed
that-
to obliterate the bitch.
So I have now +6 dex on top of my 2. Oh, I do take. Oh right, I spent my last willpower, so I take a -2. So that's 6. I have 8 dice. At difficulty 4 now, right? Actually, no, 6 because it's still silver.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, he fails.
Okay. This should be 9 damage, I think.
Yes, it should be.
He's very dead. Unless he succeeds at his rage roll, of course.
I mean, he looks like he
Ignore
has a lot
that.
of
That
damage.
is at the wrong difficulty. No, this just takes him up to 0. He is down.
Well, he can still regenerate since it's just lead from the first one.
Assuming he's gonna get the chance.
Yes, that's a big assumption. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, did I roll for the kid attacking? I didn't, did I? We got confused.
No, you did not.
So, good luck, Keeg. You have a dodge prepared. You may use it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Matrix dodge. Do it.
Is it worth to spend willpower to ignore wound penalties for 1 damage? -1 dice.
With one die.
It's up to
probably
you.
not.
How much do you want to live?
And that counts for all of my dodges and my shot, right?
Yes.
Yes.
For the entire round. For everything.
Alright, I'm gonna spend the willpower.
Make sure you calculate up your dex bonuses properly,
Yeah, I
including
can
any unused
calculate.
celerity. So just pay attention. Because it's tricksy. So, give us your dex athletics roll. Okay, so that reduces it to a +1. Which I believe takes you to exactly incapped.
F.
Well,
Yes, I don't think you have any specialties on, do you? Not that that would be
No.
enough, but it might make me roll the damage.
I have 3 dex and 1 athletics, so no.
Ah, sadness. Solomon, you were gonna
Yep.
split and target this dude, right? They will let you roll
Yeah.
willpower to switch to stabbing the kid.
Yep.
Or you
that's
can spend a
difficult.
point if you wish.
It's
It's-
at 8, right?
It's a date, yes. It's
I'm gonna
risky.
spend a point.
Okay. Keep in mind, Keegan, you're not in torpor. If you have the blood, by this time tomorrow night, you can be healed by 1 point and start to recover. Because you're
I've spent-
exactly 0 rather than below.
I spent 2 blood points to do 2 celerity actions.
Well, then you're in hunger torpor, but it's still better than.
Dead.
Okay.
I thought that was your shaking ability. I'm like, oh no.
Okay, roll for attack. I don't think anyone has any more celerity actions queued up. Do they?
What's the difficulty? It's just 6, right?
It's just 6.
Let's hope I hit with 3 dice.
Good luck.
No.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah, so that's 3 dice of damage.
Shank is +1, keep that in mind. Oof, that's just enough. He's at 0.
Really?
Congratulations.
I need.
I'm gonna take
still need to
over
finish.
Tasha and say that she uses the remaining bullets to double tap the 2 that went down last, spending another celerity.
I'm double tapping this motherfucker. So I'm just shooting this guy.
So there's a lot of gunfires. You make sure everything is dead. Good.
Okay, time to call the sheriff.
Yeah, I think I'm calling the sheriff at the same time.
Wait, don't you need to stab somebody for Birdman?
I have other priorities right now.
It's still, we're gonna say it's still the same scene. He doesn't need to resolve it just yet. He spent the willpower on ignoring it for the moment.
Yep.
But it is a thing. He needs to at least have a conversation as part of that. So, which of you is calling the sheriff? Tasha, by the way, reloads with just silver.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm probably not looking much at Solomon since I shot this motherfucker. So I don't know if he's calling. I'm taking my phone and calling.
Okay. Solomon, are you calling at the same time?
I mean, we can roll off or something.
Yeah, let's roll out. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Where one call goes through first. Okay, so you call the sheriff. It doesn't take long for her to answer. Hello? Isaac?
Yes, hello. I would like if you and maybe somebody else could come at. I give the address. We just fought off werewolves. Help!
Sound more injured.
Oh, hang on. I've remembered the address. I'm getting another call. Solomon, you hear her pick up. Hello?
Oh. It's...
Come on. There's been a werewolf attack. I need to get to
Yeah,
it.
it's... Oh, that's probably the same place.
Oh, it's you, right. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. I'll be right there. So, you probably have a tense 15-20 minutes.
After calling, I'm just like fucking fall on the ground, like mentally tired. Just, ow, pain, ow, why did I do this? Ow, fuck werewolves. Ow, that was for mom.
Tasha just
Uh,
scolding in her inside sidles up tone. Was that bird like a...
yes.
You
I'm
see
done.
both of them just looking down at you like, oh, you motherfucker.
I'm gonna poke at Kirk and Bill to see.
They're out cold.
At least they're not Ash.
Yep. By the way, Sly might be unable to help you for a few nights.
This, yeah. That's okay. I don't think a lot of us are gonna do stuff in 2 nights.
That was werewolf claws, so aggravated damage, so like, even in the dreaming, 2-3 nights per health level.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to finish our missions now.
Yeah,
I
we're
hope the prince
injured as fuck.
understands.
We'll see how it goes. That's a matter of negotiation. So, after you check your party, what do you do about the traitor?
Isn't the sheriff arriving soon?
Oh, she's gonna take some 15-20 minutes. So, you have
If you
a window of opportunity. Isaac died bravely in the battle.
He caught her!
One of them came back.
I don't think Tasha's gonna let that stand, you know?
Depends
Hey,
on how
why
much
don't you
she
let
likes
Chris-
Nicole. He's right there, Nyaxi.
Can I, instead of this, fight another 4 werewolves?
Tasha just nudges you and kind of just nods towards Isaac like, aren't you gonna fucking say anything?
So, what's up with the bird, Isaac?
Me lying on the fucking ground is... Ah, fuck. And just sort of get up onto a sitting position, turn around and like... Yeah, I have some explaining to do, don't I?
Yeah, you know, I met this bird just yesterday, funnily enough. He told me he would douse me in gasoline and burn me during the day.
Sly might have lied to you, you're starting to realize, about nothing
Yeah,
having
no,
happened.
I realized. That was Sly.
He sure is sly.
He's my bird that I got from my mom a long time ago.
Oh shit, your mom was a fairy. Holy crap.
Actually, it's not as complicated as that. I found out that my wife, my mother.
Okay, there. I
No,
think there
no,
was
no.
a Greek play about this.
No. My mother seems to have basically had sexual intercourse with a fairy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I crime is in disgust.
So yes, the bird you just saw was my pet, essentially, and I found out about this about 2 months ago as well.
So right from when you started working together more, he's known all along through every.
Look, I know you hate changelings so very fucking much for what they did to your daughter. I learned a bit from him. Did he tell you yesterday anything? Besides the gasoline?
Uh, it was mostly threats.
Yeah, he does that. He's a bit of a cunt as well.
Technically, he did.
After he told me this, and Sly has so far proven to me that, at least to me, he's extremely trustworthy. The ones who kidnapped your daughter weren't those types of fairies. He explained this to me. There's 3 types. I'm not sure if you read up on that. It was Seelie, Unseelie, and Thelanes.
These terms have come up in your research in various contexts.
Okay.
Sly is a Seelie, and he seems to be in the mindset that he's a bit grandiose of that type. Unseelie are those basically were maggots, and the Thelanes are the ones who are the real fucked up ones. They're the ones who do this shit. And even if you don't believe me, just a while ago when Alexander was still here, I remember this. Remember how he said he saw like a dragonfly or something?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that seemed to have been an unseelie, and well, because things they wanted to harm us or at least scout us out. Sly actually protected us. He actually got that unseelie down. So for a fact, he's not a part of any of those that want to harm us. Or so far, he's proven to be better than even not me sometimes.
I'm pretty sure this is heresy.
I'm pretty sure this is a charisma empathy roll. 7.
Mm-hmm. Let me just roll that 4 dice I have at 7.
Yeah, but he's a cunt in a loving way, Keegan.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, he hates me, but it's mostly because I do very risky things, and I know that he's there to fucking protect me, just as he did right now, and I fucking still respect that living hell out of him. So 4 dice difficulty 7. Wow. Charisma is graceful. I don't think graceful applies here. I'm not being graceful. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, not really. But he makes a halfway decent argument. The bird apparently is at least making some sort of effort to not be a complete cunt for Fairy.
Yeah.
Mostly the role was to see how convincing he sounds to Solomon, whether Solomon actually believes him is up to Nyaxi. Effectively, it was to see if that speech sounded actually sincere, like it was, or whether it sounded like you were trying to manipulate Solomon. That was the idea with that. So he sounds sincere. Typing into the relation thing. -200, traitor.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
minus 20 Vulcan fairies. Oof.
It was minus 25 just before I changed it. Yeah, I think I have enough reason to give the bird something of a chance.
Did you say that in character?
Okay. Look, Isaac. Maybe that bird is kind of okay for a fairy.
You sure we don't need to, like, actually interrogate the bird before we make a decision?
Yeah, sure, but we should probably talk with the bird. But I mean, it's a bird. I don't think birds steal kids.
The worst thing he's done really is pick my eyes out, or at least try.
Yeah, I also sometimes want to do that.
And you don't even have a beak.
Just use your dagger.
I'm going to get up and sort of sit down on a crate box or whatever there is, something that's sittable.
Did anyone but Bill even know the thugs were coming?
Well, I would have. No, I told all of you guys beforehand
yeah,
because
you
this is gonna.
you know that there were multiple reinforcements. They didn't necessarily know that Bill had sent the message, but they knew that multiple reinforcement thing. But they're all too wounded and too distracted to worry about them right now.
I would have gone over it with you guys because if I did call them, it would have been a boon over us. So I would have let us know in case things happen, so that you guys knew that if we did call them, it was going to be a favor.
Out of character, it was a favor, not a boon. The way your sire put it, it was like you would owe Todd effectively, because Todd needs to be
Okay.
paid in criminal favors.
Oh, I thought we're going to owe him.
Yeah, well, you would kind of owe him, but there's kind of an unspoken rule of, you don't put boons over fledglings. If anything, you put boons over their sires. So at best, it was an unofficial boon. So he might have asked
Gotcha.
you to do something minor for him in return, but that's it. Okay. And eventually, after a heartfelt talk, you see, or you hear rather, several cars pulling up outside, and pretty soon the place is filled with like 8 different vampires and like 12 to 16 ghouls. They brought a fucking army. This time she's not fucking around. This ain't a lone Katie for Sabat asshole found. And luckily for you, the two Metis, Lucille and Wormtracker, revert to their twisted Three-Nose forms on death, not to their human forms. So they are still seen as werewolves.
Woohoo.
What about the kid?
The kid is
It's Helmet, obviously.
just a kid. But assumptions can be made. We'll resolve what happens there, I think, next week, because that's a longer conversation, including how you recover from torpors, etc. And what happens with your mission. I think with the reinforcements arriving and you being presumably safe is a good ending point. So, Jackalor, tell us something about Kirk we don't know yet, character-wise. New or previously unheard.
He viewed Tasha as kind of a daughter to him, you know. She like someone to lead on the right path.
Uh-huh. Has that changed in any way since she so aggressively persecuted a war against the wolves, including your son?
A bit, yeah, but he still thinks he can change her.
Okay.
Until he finds out that she killed his son, but you know.
It was a mercy shot. He was a wolf. He need to be put down. Solomon. What about Solomon?
Okay, well, what was...
Hard to pick out just one thing, or hard to think of anything?
No, hard to pick out one thing. Well, I guess let's go with the less messy one.
You can mention more than one thing as long as it's not horribly involved with each thing. So, You can give us a summary of what's going through Salmon's head right now. Acceptable too.
I mean, that's the fairy situation, but that's evolving still, so I'm not sure about that. But someone also met werewolves for the first time.
Some of
And
you
it
met
turns out
werewolves for the first time.
Yeah, and it turns out they aren't very rational actors, to put it lightly. I mean, you know what? Can't I go like a singer campaign with like a good opinion of werewolves?
No.
Not likely while you play with me, honestly.
But yeah, like they act like fucking animals.
Yes, that's part of their fucking lore. Literally, the whole War of Rage and their whole fucked situation in Modern Knights is because they act like fucking animals. That's the whole point. That's the fucking setting of the fucking apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've gone
werewolves
later.
are stars.
Isaac.
Something you didn't know about my character. This is something I feel would happen finally. As I've started sort of hanging, changing my world, changing the viewpoint, meeting new people, and discovering much greater cunts. I've actually am slowly, by simply new environments, slowly being softened, that I might actually one day forgive my dad.
Forgive. What, forgive him for being the best dad in the city?
You fuck off. I still think he's bad, but considering that where his position is, and considering that I've met other massive cunts, maybe that's what affected him too, So I'm starting to get an understanding of how he got there, of being a massive twat.
Well, getting cucked by a fairy is half
Well,
of the way there.
well, fair enough. I blame my mom on that, but circumstances,
And Keegan, what about Bill?
Something new that he learned, or
Anything that relates to character development. It could relate to how he views the situation with his brother, how he views werewolves, anything that lets us gain a deeper understanding of him as a character.
he no longer cares for Jenny. He realized that she wasn't worth the energy that he was putting into her, and that she's just not worth that.
But 50,000 followers and subscribers are now without their favorite artist.
Was Twitch even a thing in 2012?
Yes.
Was. She puts that shit on YouTube as well. And
Oh, like
and she's on Instagram and Twitter and everything else she could think of. Okay, Demi, too real now. Okay? You need to stop. Okay then, so who do you think deserves the bonus point?
At one point, I want to say Jackalore because we kind of killed his son. But on the other point, I'm getting fucking trashed by Yaxi. But just to be a sports, I think Jackalore deserves it for child death.
Yeah.
It's not child death, it's a late abortion. He turned out to be a werewolf.
That's brutal.
What do the rest of you think?
I mean, yeah, between the two, hard. I mean, Jack got torped again. That's kind of sad.
I got torpid again.
Alexa,
No,
play
you're
this.
only in Cap Keegan.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's in
you're
a
only
hunger
hunger
torpor, so Actually, you're better off because you're instantly gonna heal a point once they start feeding you, I think.
Oh,
Either way, you're humanity 8 anyway, so as long as you have blood in your system, you're only down for like a week. Jackalor's out for a month. But anyway, so it's a toss-up between who? I mean, honestly, personally, Jackalor is right near the top of my list as well, mostly because we coat-hangered his son, even if the son deserved it.
yeah.
So what do you think Tasha's lesson from this should be?
Fuck other supernaturals.
Never trust a wolf.
Always expect werewolves.
Yeah, always
Yeah,
have silver bullets.
That's a good lesson.
"50 years from now, in the nuclear wasteland," pulls out a worn silver shiv. "Okay, listen, child. You always need to be." Okay then, everyone can take a willpower point. Jackalor gets the extra XP, and 2 XP for everyone else. What are our thoughts about what just happened?
What the fuck?
Ouch.
Fuck supernatural. Fuck werewolves. Fuck Jackalor's family.
My son is dead!
Just wait till Nyaxi finds Solomon's daughter. Then you go to war with the entire Nazi clan.
You might forgive me.
I like the bit where the bodies hit the floor.
I mean, the Nazis turn to ash, they don't hit the floor.
It depends on how old they are. Your daughter would leave a corpse. Or a twisted corpse.
I'm not going to kill my daughter.
Well, yeah, but accidents do happen.
We better get a lot of brownie points with Prince.
I really fucking hope.
A lot of brownie points for potentially provoking werewolves.
Fuck off.
I mean, they provoked us.
Yeah.
This was like an ambush because she had to embrace a kinfolk.
I mean, the sheriff might be like, Yes, we will
Or
see how that
self-defense.
plays out. Keegan, when have elder vampires ever been rational when they need someone to blame?
They're dipshits.
I know, it's so wonderfully fucked up. You didn't do too badly. It's not every pack of fledglings that can take out. I mean, I'm sorry, coterie. Linda leads you into the basement. You're gonna get a chance that the males of the clan refused 30 years ago. This is the Voldery Cup. Drink! Sudden inevitable betrayal. Okay then. Well, if there are no comments, no cussing out of this tea, no anger, rage.
Oh right, I'm sort of kicked anyways. There is one thing I want to say for you doing.
Don't you fucking dare, you piece of...
God damn it.
Wow. You need to die. I'm sorry I allowed you to bullshit your way out of death.
Don't think he heard that.
Okay,
Oof.
well, that being the case, say goodbye, everyone.
Yeet.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Next Q&A.
everyone.
Okay.